I'm going to hand it to you, Richard. I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
All right, we've got plenty of chairs up here, folks. Or just scoot in. We're happy to have you all here. I'm Mary Ullman Jaffet with the San Antonio Local Organizing Committee, and I'm delighted to welcome everybody. It's finally here, Final Four week in San Antonio. We're really excited to kick this off with this press conference, and we've got a lot of good information. We're calling it our Know Before You Go press conference, and it's information that we invite all of our media to share with your audiences, because this is really critical stuff, and once you have this under your hat, then you're good to go for all Final Four weekend. So please welcome Elena Wells, the Executive Director of our San Antonio Local Organizing Committee.
Thank you, Mary. All right, we are excited to finally be here after 7 years of preparing and planning since we were awarded this bid in 2018. It has been a true team effort among our SALOC partners, Visit San Antonio, UTSA, UIW, San Antonio Sports, and of course the City of San Antonio to pull all of the pieces together. I would be remiss if I also didn't recognize our volunteers. Some of them are in the crowd. Wave your hands. So as you see them throughout the weekend in their teal shirts, please thank them. They have come out in force, and we appreciate all of their support. Step back a little. All right. My best tip for the weekend is to download the Final Four app. That has all of it's the source of information for the entire weekend. Has up-to-date schedules, maps. It'll send push notifications. Sorry. Stand back a little. And everything you need to know for Final Four weekend. The schedule of events starts on Friday with Reese's Final Four Friday at the Alamo Dome. Oh, sorry, I got my papers out of order. Or I'm missing one. I do know it by heart. So this is your chance to come and check out the Alamo Dome all dressed up for the big dance. It's free to attend, and each of the 4 teams will conduct an open practice session starting at 10 a.m. And the NABC All-Star Game will happen at 3:30 a.m., again, free to come into the Dome. From there, you can head over to Final Four Fan Fest, presented by Capital One. This is taking place Friday through Monday. This is the only event outside of the games that has a ticket. If you buy in advance, they're $10 or $15 at the door. Kids under 12 get in free, as well as college and military ID holders. Tip-off tailgate, presented by Nissan, is free and happening in Civic Park Friday through Monday as well, with watch parties showing both the men's and the women's Final Four games. And then, of course, there is the free March Madness Music Festival with 3 nights of headlining talent at Tower Park in Hemisphere with Pitbull, Jelly Roll, and Chris Stapleton. These events are rain or shine, but please download the app so that you can get those notifications if there's any delays. We'll also have our signature River Rally, our floating pep rally in River Center Lagoon with the 4 band and cheer squads on Saturday at 11 a.m. There will be weather information about that will come out as well. And then the Final Four dribble presented by Buick on Sunday morning at Travis Park. All of this is happening between the Alamo Dome and the Hemisphere District. So you can park once and enjoy all of the events. We have a couple of maps print out, and then these maps are also on the official app and NCAA website for information. Now, we are also encouraging for parking. Utilize sapark.sanantonio.gov to find available parking throughout the weekend, and then check the app regularly for those updates as well. There's also road closures outlined on these maps as well. Via Park and Ride will offer service from Crossroads and Blossom Athletic Center Friday through Sunday for just $2.60 round trip. You can't beat that. They will drop off west of La Villita so fans can walk down Nueva and into the event footprint. Priscilla Engel is here with VIA and can answer any questions. And then we have a beautifully wrapped VIA bus out front, so check that out as you leave. We are also encouraging rideshare. So please take note, there is no public parking at the Alamo Dome for this weekend. So, but there will be rideshare in Lot B. for people attending the games. And then there will be another rideshare lot off of Cesar Chavez in Indianola for people attending Music Fest and Tip-Off Tailgate. And again, I encourage you all to download the app and check the website regularly, and then please welcome our City Manager, Eric Walsh, for more information.
Thank you, Elena. We are honored to host the NCAA's Final Four championship this upcoming week. Our focus as a city has been to provide an excellent, safe, and memorable experience to every student athlete, all the fans, all the coaches, the organizers. We are expecting and planning for up to 100,000 visitors to the downtown for these events. We also want San Antonio residents to also experience all the excitement and the events downtown, and encourage residents to come downtown. This weekend, many of the events that Elena just talked about are free, and we are encouraging folks to, as Elena mentioned, take advantage of VIA's Park and Ride and the information, and thank you for VIA for being here, and rideshare. And I'll reiterate what Elena said, plan ahead, either through the city's parking app, VIA, or rideshare. If you're a visitor staying at one of the downtown hotels, the weather should be nice. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it.
You're in charge of the weather now.
So little known fact, I was a meteorology major my freshman year in college. And you saw how well that went. Almost every city department, as you look around the convention center, most of our city departments have been engaged in some part of the planning and execution of the events over the next week. And I want to thank all of them. Two of the key departments that you'll hear from this morning are the police department and the fire department. So let me turn it over to Chief McManus to talk a little bit about safety.
Good morning, thank you, Eric. So, in light of the tragic events that have occurred around the country recently, public safety is probably first and foremost on a lot of people's minds. We've been planning for this for well over a year from a security standpoint. As a matter of fact, I was at a tabletop about 3 or 4 weeks ago here at the convention center, and there were almost 200 folks in that tabletop planning for the event security, most of them law enforcement officers. So as far as the safety here goes, we're pretty sure we got it covered. But we don't do as good a job unless the community participates in helping us keep everybody safe. So when you see something, if you see something, make sure you notify a police officer. Because if you don't, something important may go undetected. Just make sure you notify. Now, every event that is going to be held by NCAA here for the Final Four, if you come to it, or when you come to it, make sure you have a clear plastic bag or clear backpack. Because if you don't, we don't want you to be inconvenienced to have to go find someplace to put that bag that's not clear plastic. So purses, other types of bags, if we can't see in them, we're going to make you go put that somewhere and then come on back. I have a trivia question for you. Anybody want to participate? I have a reward. Anybody want to participate? If not, I'm not going to ask the question. I got one person. Okay, I think I might change your minds here when I say this. I've got a $100 bill for the right answer. April Fool, it's actually only a Fiesta medal. So, okay. So when was the first Final Four event held here in San Antonio? What year? Shout it out. Who was first? I think that lady back there was. Come on up here and get your medal. And now I'd like to ask Fire Chief Valerie Froster to come up to the mic, please.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have a Fiesta medal, so no trivia questions from me. They're still waiting to be delivered. So everybody knows, or most of you know, that San Antonio is pretty much a community that we treat each other like family. So as the chief mentioned, trust your instincts. If something just doesn't seem right, or you see something, say something, please. Like he said, report it to a law enforcement officer, and especially if you need immediate help, make sure you call 911. So I want to stress the importance of that first and foremost. Our Office of Emergency Management has been working very closely with various departments within the city, as well as area law enforcement departments, health and safety officers, the National Weather Service, and our partners with SALOC and NCAA. So we want to ensure the most safe and enjoyable experience for Final Four this year. Your best resource for updates, I'll reiterate, is going to be the City of San Antonio website, social media, and the NCAA Men's Final Four app. So please make sure that you download those and you follow City of San Antonio official social media as well. The NCAA will be pushing out notifications via the app as necessary. SAFD will be working with the NCAA to monitor the crowd at the Music Fest. And the crowds obviously are going to ebb and flow, but we're going to keep a close eye and stay abreast of the capacity. And everybody, I hope you have a safe and fun Final Four. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Eric, Chief McManus and Chief Frosto, and of course, Elena. Thank you guys for being here. Our speakers and Priscilla Engel from VIA are available for one-on-one interviews or group interviews as soon as we break here. I would encourage our friends in the media to really study and help us get the word out with this map. That is the downtown footprint. That San Antonio has this downtown walkable perimeter is what makes us so successful as an NCAA Men's Final Four host. Once you're here, you're here. So we encourage you, I mean, how many times are we going to say it, but download the app. That is the most important thing. And then help us get the word out. We really appreciate it. In every press release and in our daily briefings, there is a media kit that has photos and the maps and all sorts of things. So those graphics are readily available to our friends in the media. And if you have any questions, of course, you can call me or you can call Stephanie or Carolyn Wheat, and we're here to help you out. I will also say, encourage you, please shoot outside with the really pretty VIA bus that's all wrapped in the Final Four colors. And if anybody is interested, media-wise, just media, in going inside the Convention Center Hall to see the setup for FanFest right now, they're in the process of building everything out. We can do that with you, but we have to escort you and give you a credential. So if that is something you want to do, see me, see Stephanie. Stephanie, raise your hand, pink shirt right there. Carolyn, raise your hand. Great, and we'll coordinate with you on that. So we're going to break now, allow you guys to do some interviews, and thank you all very, very much for being a part of this and helping us get the word out.
Good job.
Excuse me, can we get a group picture really quick?
Oh, I don't want to touch that. Yeah. I'll be in the back.
Where do you want it? I think just right here is fine, and I can get a little bit of that in the back.
There you go.
No, that's not in it. I just
I think it's got wires on it, so I didn't want to try it.
This one? This one? Okay. All right. Stand for me right here. Ready? All right. Close up right here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Move. One more. Up here. 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Hi again. If any media are interested in seeing the Fan Fest preview, we have volunteers over here in the teal shirts, and we're gonna help escort you all through. We just need to keep track of y'all with the credentials. You cannot take them home, sorry, they're not a souvenir. But please meet us over there with the teal shirts, Jessica and Claudia. Thank you.
Okay.
Anybody wants to interview Elena Wells? Your turn first.
We can do it first.
I'm going right back again, buddy.
Do you need me to mic her up?
Yeah.
Lena, do you mind? Sorry. I know it's on, right? Go.
Yes, it is.
Thank you very much.
That's okay. Okay, there's that one.
Oh, yeah, come on, we're getting there.
All right.
You guys okay, light? I got light. You want light? Yeah.
Okay. Give me the good light.
How does that look for you?
Y'all ready? Hey, Elena, there's a lot going on. If you could give 3 really good tips, because people kind of want to keep it simple, what would those 3 tips be?
Yep. Plan ahead. Download the Final Four app so you get all the latest up-to-date information. And come check out all the events because it's there for San Antonio to enjoy.
You have a lot. Before we continue, can
Yeah.
you look right here? Because he's really profiling
Oh,
this. So like,
yes.
It's all one. Just
Okay.
look right in here.
Right there.
No matter who asks the question.
Okay, thank you.
You have a lot of the major events. Which one is you think is going to be the biggest draw?
I think the March Madness Music Festival is going to be really popular with the headlining talent that we have. So we know that people are going to come check that out. We hope that they come and enjoy the other events while they do that as well.
Can you remind us your headliners?
Our headliners for Friday night is Pitbull, Saturday night Jelly Roll, and on Sunday night Chris Stapleton.
So we've heard a little bit about park and ride. What can people expect to pay if they come over here in their own vehicle and pay for parking?
I think that's up to the individual parking operators. Obviously, you can go to the San Antonio parking app for the City of San Antonio parking and find that out. But it's all different prices depending on where they park.
What about the city parking lots?
Uh,
What can we expect?
I don't know that information, but if you check with downtown operations, I believe they're here, and we can get that information from them.
What about standing in line overnight, things like that, trying to get in? What about all that?
So there will be public safety out throughout the evening. They do allow for the music festival people to start lining up at 7 a.m. Each day, so you can do that. That will be kind of around the base of the tower is where that entrance is to come and check out the music festival.
I'm sorry. The Final Four has a tendency to attract celebrities. Have you heard from celebrities? If you have, can you name drop?
I haven't heard of any yet, but we do know that we will have some in attendance, and we can share that as we get the word out about that. I do know that there's a couple of blimps floating around in the sky, and I believe the people on those blimps should be here in attendance. Charles Barkley, Shaq, Magic Johnson, and that crew.
Elena, so weather, you said mention rain or shine. It'll go on because I know that Friday might be a little bit tricky for people, especially with the outdoor activities.
Yes, so it definitely is rain or shine. We'll be monitoring the weather. Of course, any instance of lightning, we'll make those calls and get those notifications out through the app. So that is for the music festival and the tip-off tailgate. Obviously, the Fan Fest and the Final Four Friday are indoors and open to the public. So just tell people to prepare as they are walking into the building to have what they need for that.
So you guys have some like contingency plans just in case we might see some lightning or something like that?
Yeah, we monitor that, and we'll have those plans to get that information out. We are in communication with the National Weather Service as well, and we'll keep that monitored so that people have that information.
Can we talk about?
Do to see lightning, right? What is it, 30 miles away, 30 minutes after last lightning?
It's 30 minutes after last lightning, I think, is a general rule of thumb. So, but again, they'll monitor that and put those out through the official channels so that people are aware. Of course, if it's raining or misty or hot, we're used to that here. So those events will go on as planned.
Can you highlight, let's go back over each of these major events. What can people expect? Let's start with Fan Fest. Can you just,
Yeah. So FanFest is inside the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. It is an interactive festival with all kinds of games, celebrity appearances, autograph sessions. They built out a Buick arena in there, so there's a basketball court and arena and a full schedule of programming events throughout the Friday through Monday.
Okay, how about the dribble?
The dribble is taking place, it kicks off at Travis Park on Sunday. It is 3,000 kids under 18. They had to pre-register and it filled up really fast, but they will dribble through the streets of downtown right here into the convention center where they'll all get to go into FanFest and enjoy some time there on Sunday.
The River Rally?
What's your name again?
Elena Wells,
How do you spell that?
ELENAWELLS.
How do you want to be titled?
Executive Director of the San Antonio Local Organizing Committee.
One more quick question. Umbrellas, I know that's not on the prohibited items list. Is that something that people could take into the dome or at the...
We're going to double check to make sure because it's not on the list, so we'll verify that and get back to you all.
Can you describe the River Rally?
The River Rally is a floating pep rally. Each of our 4 band and cheer squads will get on barges and they will come into River Center Lagoon and have a little cheer off amongst their fans. That is 11 a.m. on Saturday and that is free to attend as well.
And I guess the tip-off tailgate, do we get them all?
Yeah. The tip-off tailgate is presented by Nissan. That is in Hemisphere Park, or Civic Park of Hemisphere Park. And that will also have interactive games. We're building a basketball court out there. The TNT Sports and CBS Sports broadcasts will take place from there during the weekend. And then we'll have a huge screen, if you haven't checked it out already, where we'll be showing the men's and the women's Final Four games. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I get you for a minute?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I
I'll
just
wait in
swap?
line.
Thanks,
Yeah.
great. Thank
Okay.
you.
Where-
Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah. Well, let me steal that.
And we've got Chief McManus coming for you guys next.
Okay.
so
All
much.
right, Chief.
Chief from Fort... You want to stay here? Yeah.
Sure. Union rules, you do it.
Sergeant Moscoso? You got any more medals, Chief?
Not on union rules, brother.
We're doing a whole thing
Union
where we
rules.
send...
Are you gonna hang on to it?
I do. Go ahead, put it. Is that okay?
There you go. I do. They're out in the rig. If you want one, I'll walk out.
I have to probably get one for you. And we're doing a whole thing where we have people sending us all their medals and stuff. So,
Chief, I'm with Texas Public Radio. How you doing?
Hey.
How many officers will be working the Final Four? Is it all hands on deck?
Well, it is all hands on deck, but there's the specific number we don't divulge that.
And you say we're ready to go?
We're ready to go. I mean, we've been planning this for over a year now, and as I mentioned earlier, we had a tabletop not even a month ago. There were nearly 200 folks who were attending that tabletop, and I said earlier it was at the convention. Actually, it was at the Alamo Dome, and there were nearly 200 folks in attendance of that participating. Most of them law enforcement officers.
That unfortunate event in New Orleans saw, vehicle drive through a crowd. I believe the county just purchased some barricades. Are pedestrians safe from that kind of attack?
We have incorporated in our plans to prevent vehicular intrusion into the event areas.
Do you have a specific number of the amount of personnel you'll have ready for this event?
I do, but you can't have it.
What things will you be on the lookout for to make sure the community and visitors are safe?
We're on the lookout for everything. I mean, anything that is that might occur that is unusual, we're going to look into it. Anything that, any kind of aggressive behavior or people carrying weapons, we are going to be all over it. We want everybody to be safe coming here. We want everyone to have a good time. We want everyone to have that good time in a responsible way that doesn't infringe on anybody else's fun.
Does Valero being in town the same weekend and this going on, does that put any added difficulty?
No, it's not just SAPD that is working this. We've got other law enforcement agencies as well, and we don't leave any gaps. We've got all kinds of resources, different agencies that we can call on, and when we need them, we do that.
What would you like people to know about this weekend? What your SAPD?
Come on down and celebrate in San Antonio, whether you're from here or not. Welcome to San Antonio. Come in and have a great, safe time.
Can you talk a little bit about the relationship SAPD has with the community and how that might help people that don't know?
And SAPD has, and not just because I'm a member of SAPD, but SAPD has fantastic community support, and it's because we work with this community in different ways, not just in law enforcement. We work with the community, and we've built that foundation over the years because we treat people right.
Chief Felina mentioned that people can start lining up as early as 7 a.m. for the music festival, which she kind of indicated might be the most crowded or most attended event.
Right.
As far as early morning security, 24-hour security, will that all be available around Civic?
24 hours, yep. 24 hours.
Does San Antonio know how to party safely with all our Fiesta experience?
I would say that we do. I'd say that's probably an accurate statement.
All right, thank you all very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Gracias.
I think that's yours.
Yeah, that was.
Man for the medal.
It's like,
I don't have it. No.
Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it, man.
Somebody's gonna do something live in 10 minutes.
Who else do you need? Eric Walsh would be the only other one, and I think we'll be good, dude. I think we got City. Let me see.
Everything you need?
Eric Walsh. Eric Walsh would be the only one. Okay. Do you wanna? Let's see. I think Carolyn's gonna bring him over here. Thank you. Thanks, boss. Appreciate it.
Umbrellas will be allowed.
Oh, umbrellas will be allowed. Okay.
They'll still be checked as you come in through, but
Okay, awesome. Umbrellas will be allowed.
Yes, umbrella.
Yes.
Big question that people want.
Yeah.
Will there be umbrellas at the Final Four? We have more at 5. That's your tease.
Hard hitting.
That's your tease. Record it. We'll send it to David now. Get it soon. Give him that tease.
My favorite. It's like I know you.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm?
Not only, no. I know. They're holding out on us right now. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I know. They're messing with us, but just reach out to me
I
and
know.
I'll try and get
I'm
one.
always watching.
Okay.
So.
Awesome. Yes. What's your name?
Melissa Camacho.
Melissa Camacho. All right. Oh, there you
Wrong
go.
one,
Yeah.
wrong one.
RJ Marquez. Nice
Good
to
to
meet
meet
you.
you.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sat. Yes.
I remember. You probably remember me. I misspoke.
Oh yeah!
Mom.
Oh man, there we go. Yes. Wow. Talk about a blast from the past here.
It
Yes.
is,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let me put this behind.
I'm sorry.
All right. Thank you guys so much. It was great to see you again. Yeah.
You know, February
Yes.
we came up on 7 years for Chris.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I'm still stressing, but I'm trying to keep myself busy.
Well, guys, yes, it was great to see you. Yes, I'll probably be seeing you guys around. Yes, thank you guys so much for everything. Ainsley's asked, she's like, do you want video? I was like, yes. What? She's like, do you want video for this? I was like, yes. The producer, Ainsley, she's like have you seen her? She looks like a little elf. She talks like, she's very squeaky too. Sis.
Did y'all want to go in and shoot any of the setup stuff? I mean, it's just, you know, it looks like a convention center being
Yeah.
set up. So
I think we're fine. I'm just
Okay.
we're trying to do this last little interview with Eric, and then
Oh,
we have
okay.
to go live at noon. So
Gotcha.
that's kind of
Okay, great.
yes.
Thank
Thank you,
you for
Mary. I
being
appreciate
here.
it. Yes.